New Year, everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm sharing my 2025 journal setup. My personal theme for this year is Let Your Story Unfold, which is my own personal motto for myself as the year begins. It's my hope that this is a year of many adventures and new opportunities, and as a reader and writer, the story aspect just really speaks to me. My theme is almost fairy tale-like with some art nouveau inspiration, and it honestly fits with the theme of keeping track of the goals and intentionality that I want to set for this year. One new spread that I'm trying this year is keeping track of 25 goals for myself that I want to try to do 25 times. So things like sending letters, going on special dates with my partner, treating myself to new books or self-care days, things like that. So that's what I'm keeping track of with this grid right here. My next spread is actually one of the only dailies that I keep track of throughout the year, where I just keep track of each day and how good of a day it is, or how not great of a day it is. I also really like to keep track of the things I'm most thankful for in my life. So this is something I'll be filling out as the year goes on, and I have little highlights that I like to remember. And of course, we can't forget my books read in the year. I usually set my goal for about 100 books a year. So I've actually tried for the first time a Dutch door method to help me keep track of every book that I read. I've been keeping track of my books like this since I was an early teenager, actually, and I love being able to look through at the end of the year, and it's something that I think is super useful for if I need to remember a book that I loved, and it's just really cool to see them all side by side. I'm also trying something new this year and tracking these series that I want to try to finish. I've been wanting to really get back into reading more series as this year progresses, because it's something I got into at the end of 2024, and I realized just how much I'd been missing reading long series. And the fantasy series that actually got me into wanting to do this again was the Dungeon Crawler Carl series, if any of you have heard of that. I'm calling this last spread the Year in Chapters, where I'll actually be laying down each theme that I choose for every month. This is also something new that I'm trying this year, so we'll see how it looks at the end of the year. And of course, I always like to include a space for me to write a letter to my future self, which I will tuck into this little envelope. And that's it for 2025. Thank you so much for following this little reveal. I'm really excited to see how this year unfolds, and I hope to be sharing more of my journal as the months go on.